So the Chopin Institute is very interesting for their passion, their mad passion for Chopin and the piano and the history therein, Chopin's history and the piano's history. And they're very keen, as they are responsible for the Chopin Museum, and in the Chopin Archive, and in the Chopin Competition, and all of these tell that there is a body of research which is not complete, which is what about Chopin and his pianos, and what about indeed Chopin's last piano in the Chopin Museum, which I recently discovered has not in fact been ruined. It's the last piano Chopin played, and it's in remarkably good condition, only waiting for strings. Somebody put modern strings on it in 1962, and it was determined to have been ruined. But it's only, you take the bad strings out and you put in proper strings, which agree with 1849 and not 1962. There are two different types of wire, I may say. You put the correct wire on this thing, and it's in otherwise fine structural condition. I'm involved with that quite soon. For the Chopin Institute to be told from the outside that their artifact is in fact pristine and valuable to represent Chopin is a big thing for them, and it's rather new that a lot of dross, a lot of not ignorance, but a piano which was determined to be an orphan, Chopin's last piano, is in fact going to be a fine exemplar of what in fact Chopin played and what he heard. I'm happy to be part of that. Pretty soon I'm going there to change the strings on this instrument and make it play again. Those articles of study are always one step further with the Chopin Institute. They go back, I've been with them for 20 years, and they have started very ambitiously by buying a bunch of antiques in various stages of restoration or in poor condition, and then immediately using them for concerts with varying results, because these old pianos, they need a lot of specialist care. You can't just put them on stage, you have to do something right with them. And that question is, I'm involved with that question of what do you do with the Chopin Institute's collection of antiques. And this involves doing hammer research, basically, and in the proper work of adjustment of all these keyboards. I'm involved with them on a basic level, and it's getting better. I go through their instruments one after the other and bring them into some kind of representative state, and it's getting better. And there are discussions of perhaps reproducing Chopin's last piano rather than putting it on stage, this very extremely valuable rare artifact. According to the museum, should not be on stage, but perhaps a replica should be made. And that's where I come in.